So the cake I'm working on today is actually a police officer retirement cake. So it doesn't look like we're riding bikes today.
You're going to school. That's what I said. Nice. Little Batgirl cake, superhero. Goodbye tension, hell pins. Man, that's kind of strange, honey. All right, well, I love you girls. I mean.
Good morning, guys. I have a super busy cake week this week. As you guys saw in yesterday's video, I worked on 3 dozen cookies all day and still did not finish them because I ran out of cookie icing. But I'll go ahead and show you what I did complete. So the trees still need the greenery, obviously. This tree trunk is not done. It's supposed to look like this. And then I still have to write the name of the little boy across that. But all the beards are done. These still need to be spray painted with a plaid stencil, and then all the Minnie Mouse ones are done. Those are obviously 2 different orders. I have a Minnie Mouse first birthday this weekend that I have to work on, and then a Lumberjack theme, which is super cute. So the cake I'm working on today is actually a police officer retirement cake, which I've never done one before. So I was super flattered that I got asked to make it, and I even got asked a couple of days ago. Even though I wanted to say no because I was already booked, I went ahead and said yes because it's for a police officer, and I'm very grateful and thankful for what they do for us. Here are the handcuffs that are going to go on top of the cake. I just spray painted them, so now I'm waiting on them to dry. And then here is the start of the sheriff badge. I'm actually pretty proud of that Texas. I hand cut that Texas by just freehanding it with an X-Acto knife. And when I was a kid, I remember never being able to draw the state of Texas. It's just an odd shape. And so for me to be able to cut it, that was only my second attempt to do it today. The first one was too big, so I couldn't use it, but this one turned out pretty good. So it doesn't look like we're riding bikes today. It's sunny outside right now, but it looks pretty ugly off in the distance. Look at that squirrel. He has a big pine cone in his mouth. What are you gonna do with that squirrel? You can't eat it. Uh-oh, I hear raindrops. It's about to rain, squirrel. I just checked the mail and look what was in the mailbox. Eric's beard brush that he ordered off of Amazon. He's going to be super excited. And I'm sure that's how he's going to spend his evening, is by brushing out his beard. It drives me crazy. But he may have a sponsor for beard oil. He's in the works right now talking to somebody, so that would be super cool. Maybe we should test it out on you, Daisy. Should I brush you out with it and see if it works? Eric would not be happy. Jacob ended up going to school today, and he really did not want to. He kept begging to stay home and said his throat was still hurting, which I believe him. I'm sure it does because he still has strep throat. But he's no longer contagious, he's no longer running fever, and he's been on antibiotics for 48 hours, and the doctor said he is okay to go back to school on Wednesday. So he went back, but I felt really bad. And I also wanted to send him back because he already has 2 days worth of makeup work, and the 3rd day is it's too much for him. We learned that when we went to Disney World. He had the hardest time trying to catch up, and it took forever, it seemed like. So I'm hoping that he's having a good day. I'm friends with his PE coach, and she texted me earlier about something else not related to Jacob. And I told her, I was like, FYI, please take it easy on Jacob today because he's recovering from strep. And she's like, oh no, he just walked/ran, I think, a mile. I don't know how long they had to do it today. But he was playing basketball at the time, and he seemed to be doing okay. She's like, should I go ask if he's okay? I don't want to embarrass him. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. He knows to go to the nurse's office if he's feeling bad. Can't believe you haven't looked for this yet.
I got sidetracked. Nice.
Is that new?
Yes. He just got it today. Ordered it online. Remember how much they were in the mall? Like $70?
Like $89,000.
This one was only $10.
This one had good reviews. Good reviews.
Ow!
You don't have a beard.
You don't have beard, dude.
How was your day?
Good.
How do you feel?
Good.
Good.
He feels good until he's fixing to start doing homework, and he's probably going to start feeling bad.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, this is what I came home to today. Amy working on cookies, cakes. This is the cake. This is one of the cakes that she made, I don't know, a couple days ago for Brooklyn's party. But she got sick, so we put it in the refrigerator and held it over until today. Little Batgirl cake, superhero. It's pretty cool looking. The cookies are all looking pretty good. She ran out of icing. She's got to make some more icing, but she said she's going to wait on that because she's got to do these not camouflage, but plaid. Those look good, and I like the little beard cookies. Those are really good. And then she's got this one that says, "Goodbye tension, hell pins." Man, that's kind of strange, honey.
Say hello, pension.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I was like, hell pins. Awesome, that's a friendly cake.
Melly pins.
What's going on the sides of it? Anything? Oh yeah, you told me it was going to be like caution tape or whatever,
Yeah,
like
the
police tape.
It's gonna be wrapped around.
Pretty cool.
I didn't know you can buy that.
No.
We're trying to vlog here, kid.
Yeah.
So that is a retirement cake. Is that correct?
Correct.
This is the one that you just add this one recently, right?
Yes, just
on top of your
recently,
orders for the week, because you're awesome.
I explained to them earlier. It's because it's for a police officer that I did it. So.
All right, well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go see what I'm gonna go cook. Hold on. Yes, indeedy. I just whipped up some hamburgers for the family. And I made some French fries. Hand cut, baby. Just don't look at this. They were hand cut by some machine somewhere, I think.
Will you flip the fries?
Will I flip? What?
Will you open the hot oven, which you
It's hot in there.
flip the fries?
It's hot.
The timer went off. They're burning.
Wait, what is she doing?
She sleeps in here.
Oh, she does until your brother goes to bed?
No.
Yeah.
No. Most of the time she stays in here. One time I woke up and she was still laying here.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I love you, girls. I mean, I love you, sweetie, and I love you too, dude. Y'all sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. See y'all tomorrow. Guess what, honey? Do not say chicken butt. Guess what?
Dog butt.
No.
What?
Jacob butt. You know what tomorrow is? You know what tomorrow is? Baseball!
Thursday.
Baseball!
It's baseball practice.
I know, baseball practice. I'm excited. I'm ready for some baseball. We don't do enough practice. I've said it 100 million times. And he's been sick. He feels better today. Although this morning he tried to stay home, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did you mention you talk? Yeah. I had to give him a call. I called him up on his cell phone. I was like, "Look, bud, you're going to school because you're not going to sit home and watch the YouTubes all day."
No, let's tell the real story.
What? What was the real story?
So I sent Eric a text saying Jacob woke up with a sore throat and doesn't want to go to school. So Eric was very adamant that he should go to school. Are you agreeing with the story so far?
I agree so far.
Okay. So then I said, okay, Jacob, you're going to school. Well, in the meantime, Eric calls Jacob and goes and said, "It depends on what Mama says."
I deny this. So this is what happened at that point. I did call him. Hold on. I did call him, and I said to this little young man back here, "How do you feel, dude?" He's like, "My throat hurts." He was trying to sound as pathetic as he could. I could tell he was still laying in his bed. I was like, "Dude, get out of your bed right now. Get up. Walk around." I was like, "You have sinus drainage that was in it all night, and that's why it's hurting. If you walk around for like 30 minutes to an hour, it's gonna start feeling better. Remember we went to Disney World last month, and you missed 4 days of school. Remember how far behind you got? Well, you've missed a day and a half, basically 2 days of school. We can't let you fall behind. You can't miss another day of school. You have to go to school." And he was like, "But it hurts." It pretty much sounded just like that. And I was like, no. You need to go to school because of what I just said. Get up out of your bed now. And I was like getting kind of frustrated with it. I was like, "Get up now." I turned on the dad voice, like the mean, stern dad voice. And he got up out of bed and I said, "Okay. Now when mommy gets home, if she still thinks that you're not feeling well, then fine, you can stay home. But if you stay home, you're not watching any YouTube, you're not watching Netflix, you're not watching stuff, you're not going to have fun. You can stay home if you feel bad, that's fine. Relax, get rest. But that's only if mommy thinks you feel bad." Now continue your story.
So he made me look at the bad guy.
How? I did not. I basically told him, why would he want to stay home after I told him he couldn't do all that stuff? I put down the gauntlet and said, "Hey, you're going to stay home and you're just going to sit there all day," basically. And well, I'm sure that when Amy got home, he probably tried to put on the little pity party and try to make her feel bad. And what happened?
He gave me a heck all morning trying to get into the
So how is that my fault? That I set her up to look like the bad person? I didn't make her look like the bad person. I said, if she says you can stay home, you can stay home. But I highly doubt it.
You said it's mommy to stay home or not?
I told you just exactly what, the way that I just said it is exactly what was said.
You said it's up to mommy.
No. Oh yeah, I did. But I said if you stay home, you're not watching any YouTube, you're not watching Netflix. And I was like, it's up to mommy at that point. I said, you're going to school. That's what I said. And I was like, if you want to stay home, talk to your mom. She's the one that's going to make the final decision. But it's up to me. You're going to school because you can't miss any more school. That's what I said. And just because you played it off and you want to make it sound like you're the bad person, that's fine. You go ahead and be that bad person.
You made me be the
No. I'm going to put these handcuffs on you.
It keeps breaking.
You're messing up your chain, honey. 2 chains. 2 chains. I can already tell that this beard brush is gonna make this beard so amazing, guys and gals. And guess what? We'll make another video for you guys tomorrow.